McCarthy looking, checks it down. Donovan Edwards, and he won't go anywhere. Tommy, two thumbs, baby. Tommy Eichenberg.
This guy is one of the best linebackers in America. Having a great season, and there, terrific pass coverage out on the outside. Watch, he's coming from the right side of your screen. He's all over Donovan Edwards. Man coverage again from Ohio State, and they tried to dump it off to their back. Edwards, who's explosive out of the backfield, but...
When I first started Eve, I was a minor, and I was really...
He'll punt it away from the one. No pressure. Ibuka comes up to field it. And he has it inside the 50. Great field position to start for Ohio State. Buckeyes trailing in this game. 8:03 to go in the third.
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, don't wait. Ask your healthcare provider right away if an authorized oral treatment is right for you.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our trouble will be out of sight.
T-Mobile won't raise the price of your talk, text, and data. Plus, families get over $225 in benefits every month.
With one of the best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than this. Is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
I've got that blue sky. I've got that sunshine.
More truck owners are switching to Ram, which means more people behind the grill are switching to Ram.
Can you flip that?
And more people behind the grill. More first leg of the road trips. And more uncles who take Thanksgiving football games too seriously are switching to Ram.
During the Black Friday sales event, get 0% financing, plus $3,250 total bonus cash, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2022 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
That is definitely him.
Dude, that's just a guy taking a little break with a peppermint frosty.
I gotta ask him. Hello.
Hi.
Mind if I sit? Okay.
When it's Frosty time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Peppermint Frosty.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag. It's everything you ever wanted. This series is known for eras of domination. How about this quote, folks? If you
that's definitely a hold.
Yep. And I didn't see nothing. Come on.
Whoa! Jesus!
What
the hell are we doing?
That's not right.
I didn't even have my hat.
There's also flags deep in the defensive backfield, near side at the 10-yard line.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Both will be enforced. Holding. Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down. After the play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 88. The penalized half the distance for the goal. First down. Number 88, first unsportsmanlike of the game.
No 88. Got to think that that's 18 that they're calling that on. Marvin Harrison. Possibly it's G. Scott. Watch G. Scott here. This is the hold. Donovan Jackson. That's the hold on Jenkins. And then at the end of the play, I thought Harrison, okay, here's G. Scott. 88. Oh, yeah, a headbutt out of bounds. And that's clearly, and Ryan Day knows it. He sees the penalty come out, and he says, get him out of here. The mistakes have really hurt the Buckeyes. We've seen some false starts, some mental miscues for this offense that have slowed down series. And now, Gus, first and forever.
35 at the 27 for the Bucks. Here's the pitch. Trainum. And Trainum will gain a couple of yards. Mozzie Smith hauls him down.
And remember, this series started on the plus side of the 50. The defense did a great job. They played the field position game. They got the ball on the plus side of the 50, and now they're way behind the chains.
Stroud directing traffic, dumps it off underneath. Caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 13. Colson Barrett combining on the tackle. Brings up a third down and 19 yards. Here's Stroud looking. Stroud. And this ball caught by Trainum at the 44-yard line. Sanger still with the tackle. Gain of 13. Fourth down, and Ohio State looks like they're going to punt it away.
And Stroud doesn't like it. He was trying to tell him stay on the sideline. He felt like they got there in position where they could go for it here on fourth down, but Ryan Day, as he did on the previous series, is going to try to play the field position game. Watch Stroud here. He comes up to the ball and he's thinking, okay, we did enough. Stay over there. Stay over there. We can do this. And nope. Ryan Day runs out. Jesse Mirko.
From the 44 and a flag.
Now, if something happened where Ohio State would keep the ball off of it,
It's YouTube, the place you go for video. It's Big Ten Network, the home for the most Big Ten sports coverage. And now it's time to subscribe.
It doesn't help that nobody on here, there's no way of even trying to find the game. Watch live. Is this it? Right here? Did I find it finally? Ah, finally found it.
You got to give this Michigan offensive line and their play caller, Sharon Moore, a lot of credit in the second half, don't you? They stuck with it. They've gotten physical, back to their roots. And thus it's paid off on this series.
We talked about halftime adjustments. There's Sharon Moore, first-year co-offensive coordinator. They gave Michigan back the timeout. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. 24-20, Michigan leading Ohio State on the road coming up. The fourth quarter, it could be epic, folks. Stay with us.
Don't stop.
Introducing IHG One Rewards. 17 hotel brands, 6,000 global destinations. One loyalty program that lets you guest how you guest.
When disaster strikes, what really matters? It's not walls, pipes, or sheetrock. It's not rugs or furniture. What matters most is getting you back on your feet. And you deserve a company that knows what matters. Belfour, restoring more than property.
Fourth-ranked TCU looks to keep their college football playoff hopes alive as they take on Iowa State. Next on Fox.
one sport, one network. Tennis Channel.
The point of the tournament!
For the most tennis on the planet, watch Tennis Channel and Tennis Channel everywhere.
It's here. Comet is a new free sci-fi television network. Go to comettv.com to find Comet in your area. Comet, space out.
Tennis Channel. There's nothing like it.
I don't care how rich or famous they are, they will play by our rules.
Just facing all of my worst fears here. I just want to feel like I'm just like worth something.
Everything you've got now!
I've never worked harder in my life.
Take the pain!
Big Note Saturday is sponsored by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. We start the fourth quarter, 24-20.
With Michigan threatening again after a quarter in which they reestablished that physical run game. This is a team that lives on the ground, and they did in that third quarter.
First down and 10 of the 13. Edwards. And Edwards will go nowhere. He'll lose yardage on this play. Eichenberg in there, as well as Teron Vincent.
I think what you're going to start seeing is Ohio State go back to the defense that they were running early in the game, Gus, where they were committing all their resources to stopping the run and leaving one-on-one coverage on the outside. That led to big plays for the Wolverines, which means at some point here in this down set inside the 15, McCarthy's going to have to make a tight window throw. Look for Ronnie Bell at some point in this down set.
Second down and 11 after the 1-yard loss at the 14-yard line. Ronnie Bell in motion. He'll line up at the top of your screen, and a timeout called by the Wolverines.
And it should be noted after that confusion to end the third quarter, Gus, they did officially award Michigan that timeout back. So this one that Michigan takes is the first of the second half that they've taken.
Let's go downstairs and see what Tom Rinaldi has.
Well, we talked about the tension on one side of the field for Ohio State. On the Michigan side, Mike Sanders, one of the leaders of this defense, up on the bench, exhorting his teammates around him as they head into this fourth quarter. One of the things he did, he pointed across the field and said, "That's who we thought they were. That's who we thought they were." The next message he delivered, if you all want to win the Natty, it starts right here. Great energy on the Michigan bench. A lot of tension. Almost feels like Ohio State guys is trying to be two opponents to execute, to defeat the tension, and then defeat the Wolverines as well.
Thank you. Sanders still a converted wide receiver, excelling on defense this year. 2nd and 11 at the 14. Play fake. McCarthy in trouble. McCarthy on the move. McCarthy throws it and incomplete. Great pressure by the Buckeyes. Ohio State, one thing you know about this team, they're going to fight until the very end.
Well, there's no doubt about it. That's a great pressure by Jim Knowles, the defensive coordinator. He sends the safety Lathan Ransom as well as Zach Harrison the end. And really a great athletic play from J.J. McCarthy to not take the sack and actually get that ball away to create this third down.
3rd down and 11. at the 14-yard line for Michigan. 13th play of the drive. Edwards right next to McCarthy. Here's McCarthy dancing, fires in the corner, and incomplete. And a flag. Ronnie Bell at target. This is going to be pass interference against Ronnie Hickman.
He definitely arrived early, had never turned his head around, and interfered with the ability to catch it.
Pass interference. Defense number 14. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
As Bell goes up to try to get this ball, you see all the contact there early. Hickman was beat. That's why he never gets his head around. Bell was wide open, but because McCarthy had to get loose in the pocket, rolled to his left just a little bit, and McCarthy's loving it, and Michigan will have a 1st and goal from the 2.
First down and goal at the 2-yard line. Donovan Edwards, the deep back. Edwards looking, and he'll go nowhere. Great defense by Ohio State. Hickman makes up for it, leading the way with the tackle.
And you can just see that Edwards, from a ball security standpoint, is just not right. He can't get that second hand on the ball because of that thumb injury. So the short yardage becomes harder, and Edwards will actually exit here. Isaiah Gash now in the game, number 41.
Gash, a junior from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
He was the hero last week on that 4th down completion against Illinois.
2nd and goal. They lose a yard from the 3. McCarthy rolling. McCarthy looking, fires, incomplete. Colson Loveland, the intended receiver. Ransom in the vicinity. Brings up 3rd down and goal.
They'll bring the speed players back on the field. 3 wide receivers entering the game. Edwards also entering the game. If they spread it out here, Gus, watch for the quarterback draw. Michigan had a play earlier in the game. They sent 4 receivers one way, 1 the other. That's when that draw opens wide up.
3rd down and goal at the 3-yard line. Can Michigan pay it off? J.J. McCarthy, he'll run it with a lane. Touchdown, Wolverines! J.J. McCarthy, what a day. 3 touchdown passes. Now he runs one in, and the Wolverines take a 30-20 lead.
He actually ran right past his offensive lineman. When you're a ball carrier near the end zone, sometimes you just got to be your own blocker. Watch as he passes Keegan, 77. He's just like, get me in there. Lowers his shoulder. That one was against Hickman, it looks like, and he's able to get the goal line, and it's a touchdown, Michigan.
(30-20). Moody in for the extra point. And it's good. 15-play drive for Michigan. Covering 80 yards. J.J. McCarthy punches it in. The Wolverines eat up 7 minutes and 51 seconds. And they're leading on the road against the Buckeyes.
You don't have to wait until retirement to start enjoying your plans. With Pacific Life, imagine your future with confidence. For more than 150 years, we've kept our promise to financially protect and provide, so you can look forward to exploring your family's heritage with the ones you love. Talk to a financial professional about life insurance and retirement solutions with Pacific Life.
on an urgent Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Hurry! It's almost kickoff. I am. Oh, they logged me out! What's the password?
Okay, it's P23XR ampersand.
Dude, the caps lock is on! Ah! How much time we got?
I miss basic cable.
Here we go. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh no, I got the spinning wheel.
Fanstown by Dr. Pepper.
This commercial. Game hasn't started. They play these too much.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
We on a mission.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum.
The technology inside, the technology that moves the world. Intel.
Tell Roomba to clean the bedroom.
Okay.
To the bedroom.
But we're not done with the living room.
Things change. Hear that, Mike? Things change.
The most flexible cleaning options with just your voice. iRobot OS.
That is definitely him.
Dude, that's just a guy taking a little break with a peppermint frosty.
I gotta ask him. Hello.
Hi.
Mind if I sit? Okay.
When it's Frosty time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Peppermint Frosty.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for more than 150 years. And by Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. (31-20). Michigan leading Ohio State. 13-10 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Gus, I feel like Michigan fans have been waiting since the first moment J.J. McCarthy stepped on campus for this type of performance from this young quarterback. 15 plays, 80 yards on that last drive, 10 rushes, 5 passes. But more importantly, J.J. McCarthy doing his thing. Pacific Life Game Summary, sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for more than 150 years, and it's been the big play. At least that was the case in the first half. McCarthy to Cornelius Johnson. Stroud answered right back. Beautiful ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. McCarthy went down the field. It was big play after big play. And then that last series, it was more the methodical Michigan team that we were expecting. 15 plays, 10 of them runs. Finished off by a 3-yard rush for J.J. McCarthy. Remember all year last year and even early this year, what did we say? J.J. is going to raise their ceiling. They're going to become better and more explosive on offense with him at quarterback, and we really haven't seen it all year until today.
On first down, C.J. Stroud looks backside with time, dumps it off, and woof! Voracious tackle. Michael Barrett brings down Mayan Williams.
This Michigan defense has been able to play soft coverage with safeties back. They've been able to control, not stop, but control the run game and then fly up and make tackles on the perimeter. And right there you see the reaction after the physical finish from Barrett.
2nd and 9. Stroud. C.J. Stroud bounces out of the pocket, throws on the move, and it is Fleming with the catch on the sideline. Great catch for Julian Fleming. He gains 7.
Worked back to the ball again, got that foot inbound, secured it. It's an excellent catch on the outside. Good protection. I think they will take a look at this just to see exactly when he secured the ball and where that foot was in relation to the sideline. Again, it's all about when he actually controls the ball, then you move to a foot control. Sure looks like a foot to me. So as long as that toe wasn't touching the sideline, looks like that one would definitely be a catch.
They'll take a look at it. Back in a moment.
The humans are returning. They're hunting us.
What's our plan?
This is our home. This is our family. This is our fortress. This is where we make our stand.
We must protect the people.
Let's get it done.
Avatar: The Way of Water. Experience it in 3D. Tickets on sale now.
Discover Card could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails. Introducing Discover Online Privacy Protection. Discover will help remove your personal data from 10 popular people search websites. Online Privacy Protection. Free from Discover.
T-minus 3 seconds for liftoff.
Command Center, be advised, we're going to need a few moments. My seatbelt's unbuckled.
Roger that, Captain.
He's open! A latch appears to be open. Please advise.
Is there a containment issue?
Touchdown! Is what we'll say when we land, Commander.
Captain, do we need to delay the launch?
Yes.
What is going on?
Everyone's watching the game with AT&T 5G.
That's too much.
It's college football. It's never too much.
Here come the Irish!
Okay, now you can start the countdown.
AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
A dental tool is round for a reason. So is an Oral-B. Round cleans better by surrounding each tooth. So clean, you'll feel like you just left the dentist. Oral-B. Brush like a pro.
Come and get it.
Life-changing, life-changing, life-changing flavor.
Jake from State Farm, I really want that personal price plan. So here's the deal. Our crew strategically stashes snacks on game day.
Jenny, you don't need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Really?
Hey, Jenny, you got any peanuts in there? Bam, nice pass.
Nacho?
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Today's game was featured on the free-to-play Fox Bet Super 6 Predictor app. One of the questions in today's Big Noon contest was, how many total points will be scored? 31-20. Big play coming up here, Joel Klatt.
Yep, third down, and with this clock an 11-point deficit, this may start to be four-down territory here for Ryan Day.
Here's C.J. Stroud, and it's knocked away, incomplete. McGregor once again, and McGregor has knocked down 2, maybe 3 passes in this game. That brings up a fourth down. What will Ohio State do?
They're going to run the punter out here, and this is an interesting decision. We just saw Michigan go on an 8-minute drive. 11-point deficit. I don't know how many possessions Ohio State and Ryan Day can expect out of this punt. I know that it sounds crazy, but Gus, I think that the modern style of football would tell you that they should probably go for it here.
Jesse Mirko. He's run the ball from his punting position this season. Kicks it away. And fair caught at the 27.
Well, now good field position for Michigan after that series in which they were able to really establish themselves on the ground, and there's a flag down.
After after the play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Kicking team number 8. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down.
Gus Johnson along with Joel Klatt. What a game.
It's been a heck of a game. And this sequence right here, this is, for Michigan, this is what you would want, right? Establish that run game and then have a possession in the fourth quarter to really go and choke the life out of this game. And the punt there from Ryan Day, interesting, because this is clearly a nod to his defensive coordinator that he just hired this offseason. He's trusting Jim Knowles and that defense right now to try to get this ball back. But you can see what that penalty did, Gus, in terms of field position, now well across the 40-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 43 for the Wolverines. Up 31-20. And McCarthy looking. McCarthy goes deep. Incomplete, but a flag. Cornelius Johnson once again the target.
Ransom was in coverage, arrived too early.
Defense number 12, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
How about Michigan airing it out, just letting their quarterback try to go out and win this game? Johnson goes up, clearly contacted, easy call for the official, and a ball that J.J. McCarthy threw just a bit underthrown, and that led to that contact from Ransom on Cornelius Johnson.
So Michigan now with the football at the Ohio State 42. First down and 10. Donovan Edwards straight ahead. 3-yard gain.
Well, now it becomes an offensive line deal. Okay, so the second half now, this offensive line has established themselves. This is the pace and the terms of the game that Michigan wanted from Jump Street. Now, they didn't get it. And they were able to stay with Ohio State in that track meet, which was vital. Because now, once they've established this run, they're out there trying to choke the life out of this game here late with 11 minutes to go with those 5 guys up front.
2nd and 7. McCarthy gives it to Edwards. He slides and loses his footing. Zach Harrison there to bring him down, a loss of 1.
Here's another third down. It feels like we've been in these situations all day long, both sides, Ohio State and Michigan. We'll see if Jim Knowles tries to pressure J.J. McCarthy. One thing that we do know is that they love to target Ronnie Bell in these situations, number 8, and McCarthy is dangerous with his feet.
Third down and 8 at the 40-yard line. McCarthy runs it himself. McCarthy. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. Nicely done. J.K. Johnson, the sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, makes the tackle.
That was a bit of a cautious call there from Michigan. They just go with a straight zone read. If they just attach a little bit of a go route to Ronnie Bell, he's going to have a one-on-one on the outside, and now the corner would have to make up his mind. Are you coming up to defend the run, or could you go back and defend the pass? And how about this field goal attempt, Gus, from Moody from way downtown?
This will be a 57-yard field goal attempt for Jake Moody. He's the Groza Award winner. 54 is the career long. No good. Wide left. 9:21 to go. Moody misses the field goal. And Ohio State will have great field position to start their next series. 31-20. Back after this.
heavy-duty pulling power. To conquer the high road or the off-road. The GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
Did you know Google makes a phone? Do you know about its camera? Like the way it fixes blurry photos. Magically erases annoying distractions. And even fixes photos taken with your old phone. Now that you know all that, did you know switching has never been easier? Start fixing with Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. Get Google Pixel 7 Pro for free. Plus, get Pixel Watch, Pixel Buds Pro, and more for free.
I'm the nutcracker in your kid's holiday show. And I want all eyes on me, which means getting every moment of your kid is gonna be tough. Woo! Showbiz, yeah! And unless your portable devices are protected, well, this moment, it never happened.
Protect your portable electronics from holiday mayhem with a Walmart Protection Plan by Allstate. Available at Walmart and Walmart.com.
Who needs rehearsals? Scram.
I was paying for my ex's internet for months before I finally caught it. Rocket Money uncovers hidden charges and notifies you when those charges are due. From there, you decide if you want that service. And if not, cancel it right from the app with one tap. Join Rocket Money today.
(31-29), 21 to go in the fourth. Ryan Day put a lot of faith in his defense. They came up with the stop. Now they have the football. 1st and 10 at their own 39. Here's a handoff to Hayden, the freshman. He gains 3.
You can see that run game in the second half just hasn't been there like it was in the first half. And Michigan is doing it with their safeties way back. So that's the reason why it's hard to just throw it out to the outside on those quick routes like they were able to do to establish rhythm, is these corners are way down. See, Gus, the corners can play down in coverage like that because of the safeties up over the top.
2nd down and 7. C.J. Stroud over the middle. Incomplete. Harrison, the intended receiver. Moore. Once again defensively for Michigan.
They felt like Moore arrived early. Here's Harrison on this in-breaking route. They really love this, and Moore's trying to play the ball, gets in there. They don't get the call. Stroud wanted it right there, but again, with those safeties back in that zone coverage, Gus, all the eyes are on the quarterback. He definitely has equal rights to that ball. As long as he's making a play there, they're going to let that contact go. Probably a great no call from the official.
3rd down and 7. I bet you this is 4th down territory for Ohio State. Here's Stroud. Underneath, cut, Ibuka. And Ibuka down at the Michigan 15. Mike Senra still with the tackle. That's a 43-yard gain for Ohio State.
Well, the safety split way wide, and what does that leave? It leaves the seam route wide open. Ibuka is able to get over the top of the second-level defender, and it's a completion.
Here's Stroud again, looking. Stroud backs up. Stroud just fires it out of bounds. Second and 10. 8:21 to go.
Jesse Minter, this defensive coordinator, first year at Michigan, replacing Mike McDonald. He's put together a really good defensive plan, in particular in this second half.
2nd and 10 at the 15.
Because they got to get to Marvin Harrison Jr. He's their best player on the outside. He's the one that's got to make the plays at the bottom of your screen.
Here's Stroud with a handoff, and it's Trainum bulldozing. Trainum down at the 10. Barrett with the stop, 6-yard gain.
Well, I talked about those 4-point plays, and Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator, talking about how do I have my 4-point play calls. That means I've got a chance for them to force a field goal here, and he's got to pull something out of the bag that Day has not seen, that Stroud has not seen. Some sort of blitz, pressure, or coverage that is unique to this game.
3rd down and 4 at the 9. Stroud under center this time. Stroud looking. Stroud in the end zone. Incomplete. Stover was the intended receiver, but Mike Sandristil, the converted wide receiver, breaks that up. And that brings up 4th and 4.
They were trying to sneak the tight end from the right side all the way back to the left. And he had a lot of space, but Mike Sandristil with the makeup speed and then at the catch point, look at him play the ball perfectly. Goes after it with his hand and just knocks it away from Cade Stover in the end zone.
So Noah Ruggles, good today from 32 yards and 47 yards. This one from 27, and it's good. So Ohio State takes the 3 points, 31-23. 7:23 remaining in the 4th. Folks, this is the game, number 2 versus number 3. And it looks like it's going down to the wire.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know I am. I just want you to know I am.
Take a picture.
I'm stuck! Is that a new iPhone? Yep, I just got the new iPhone 14 with its amazing camera at T-Mobile.
I don't know what to do!
Just switch to T-Mobile and you can get iPhone 14 with Apple TV Plus included. And so much more. I'm talking over $225 in benefits every month.
Wow!
At T-Mobile, get iPhone 14 on us with Apple TV Plus included. Part of over $225 in benefits every month on Max family plans.
Save up to $600 when you pair your Peloton bike, Bike Plus, or Tread with accessories.
Step into your power, Peloton.
It's Peloton's best offer of the season. Visit onepeloton.com. Terms apply.
That is definitely him.
Dude, that's just a guy taking a little break with a peppermint frosty.
I gotta ask him. Hello.
Hi.
Mind if I sit? Okay.
When it's Frosty time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Peppermint Frosty.
Let's go again. One more.
One more, man.
Oh, man. All right, little bro.
Want more?
Here lies the heartbeat, pulsing with passion, colored by maize and blue, the scarlets and bright reds. We stay true to Sparty, the blue and white, the cradle of quarterbacks, and the birthplace of college football. And everywhere in between. We respect them all like family, because they are. Something big is coming to CBS Sports.
Tuesday on Fox, USA's World Cup dream comes down to this. Win and advance. This is the all-or-nothing game that the entire country will be watching. USA, Iran. Coverage begins at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app. 31-23, Ohio State sends it away. And Roman Wilson lets it go over his head. J.J. McCarthy up with 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the fourth.
Well, this Michigan team, they're playing a little bit with house money here. Blake Corum not available today after those first couple of plays in the first. Won it last year. They're on the road. They're the underdog. You get the feeling that something's coming, a specialty play of some sort, which means Jim Knowles has to have the best series as a defensive coordinator he's maybe had in his life. First year here at Ohio State. This is why he's here. They have to get a stop.
No turnovers in this game so far. 1st and 10 of the 25. Here's Edwards with a lane. Donovan Edwards down the sideline. Gets past Ransom. Donovan Edwards Touchdown, Michigan, the Don! "75 yards.
Michigan has torched Ohio State in man coverage all day long. Watch this. Ronnie Bell or Cornelius Johnson there can just run off his defender, which means there's no one left. And all they got to do is seal the linebacker. Oluwatimi, the best center in college football, gets it done on Tommy Eichenberg. He gets to the second level, and then it's just Edwards, and he's in a foot race.
Extra point good. That's the 4th touchdown of 45 yards or more today by Michigan. But it's a big one. 7:11 to play in the 4th, 38-23 Wolverines.
Urban Meyer talked about this man coverage all day long and how Ohio State was going to have to sell out to stop the run, and it's bit them. Another explosive play. This time it's Edwards. Anytime you get that one seal, Gus, if you don't have a support player there, the running back is gone. The most important block was the center, Oluwatimi, and Ryan Day is seeing the exact same theme play out for a second straight year. 150 yards for Michigan on the ground in the second half after only 10 in the first half. Those big guys up front, they came out, they adjusted, and they have played amazing. Ryan Hayes, Trevor Keegan, Oluwatimi, Zach Zinter, Carson Barnhart, Trente Jones has been in there, and Donovan Edwards has gotten it done. 113 yards in the second half of the game.
Playing with an injured hand. So Moody kicks it off. How does Ohio State respond with 7:11 to go? Down 38-23. Oluwatimi, the Virginia transfer, and he's been playing with a heavy heart. Former teammates murdered in Charlottesville.
Gus, not only that tragic event in Charlottesville, but his father dealing with severe brain issue and having surgery last week, all in the same week. And this young man, with the maturity and physicality that he has come out here and played fantastic.
Here's C.J. Stroud, and he completes it on the far sideline. Xavier Johnson gains 5 yards as DJ Turner wrestles him down. Second and 5. Stroud underneath, and it's caught. Ibuka. Emeka Ibuka picks up 11. Rod Moore drops him.
Well, this offense is having to right now operate as fast as they possibly can. That's the obvious. Defensively for Michigan, you cannot get beat deep.
Here's C.J. Stroud again. Swings it out, and it's Xavier Johnson. Junior Colson keeps him in bounds. 6-yard gain. Clock's continuing to run. 6:14 and counting.
If I'm the defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, I'm shouting at the safeties the entire time. Deeper than the deepest. Make sure that nobody runs past you. Keep everything in front.
Second and 4. Johnson jitterbugging. Johnson picks up the first down. Page with the tackle.
Just forcing him to snap it time and time again, and it's been inbounds, and just the clock rolling away now inside of 5:45.
Stroud delivers. Ibuka with the catch, and Sainristil still with the tackle. It's a gain of 6.
McKee will try for Jesse Minter to get some fresh pass rushers out there. Now McGregor on the field.
Second down and 4 at the 40-yard line. Ohio State moving quickly. C.J. Stroud delivers, And this time it's Fleming. Stays in bounds, picks up extra yards, 12-yard gain.
Well, they're moving the football. They're doing a good job, in large part, dude, because Michigan just trying to keep everybody in front. But at some point, they've got to take a shot here towards the end zone.
From the 28, C.J. Stroud looking. And Stroud again to the sideline. Another first down. This time it's Marvin Harrison Jr. A 12-yard gain. With 4:50 remaining on the clock here in the fourth quarter.
And these defensive backs just playing well off of these wide receivers as McCarthy looks on, rallying up to try to make the tackle, more importantly inbounds.
Stroud guns it. And incomplete. No flag on the play. Ibuka the target. Sainristil defensively. Mike Sainristil, folks, a converted wide receiver this season. He's had an all Big Ten first team type year.
Coming across, gets that left hand out in front of Ibuka, and is able to just get enough of that pass. And Sainristil again. And by the way, he's taken the position of a first-round defender from a year ago, Daxton Hill, who was an excellent player, and now just a converted wide receiver is going to come over and play that position. They haven't missed a beat. He's been sensational all year.
2nd and 10 at the 16. C.J. Stroud to throw it. Stroud now rolls out of the pocket, directing traffic. On the move, incomplete. Ibuka looks like he slipped in the end zone in front of DJ Turner. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ibuka had a moment where if he just settled down, he would have been wide open, but he kept moving outside toward the sideline there in the end zone. And because of that, Stroud couldn't find him as he was trying to keep him more to the inside.
3rd down and 10 at the 16-yard line. 4:27 remaining. C.J. Stroud goes through his progression. Stroud just throws it forward, and it's intercepted. Taylor Upshaw just plucks it out of the air, and the Wolverines have the football. That's the first turnover of the game.
This is a defense that has not gotten a lot of takeaways this year, but none bigger than that one, as Taylor Upshaw is going to take a picture with his teammates with the turnover buffs on the sideline. Stroud, as he steps up in the pocket, he knows that a sack is just, it's a killer in this situation. He's trying to make a play, and watch as he tries to flip it to Xavier Johnson, but it's just behind him a little bit. Xavier Johnson bats it up in the air, and that's what allows Upshaw to take that ball away. And Michigan has come in here and just quieted this crowd.
4:18 to go. They'll run it again with Edwards. A 6-yard gain. Michigan closing in on 4 minutes. 38-23. The winner of this game advances to the Big Ten championship.
I mean, what a great game this has been. And Michigan in this second half, Ryan Day has got to be feeling like he's witnessing the same game all over again, because this feels so similar to a year ago in Ann Arbor, Gus, when the run game just started to churn it out and the defense was able to just make enough plays, in particular in the red zone, and that's happened here again in the second half.
They'll run it again with Edwards, and it appears that the team with the most rushing yards is going to win this game for the 21st consecutive time. Michigan really plowing through the Ohio State defense in the second half.
And look at what they've done in the last 2 years. This offensive line, last season, 188 yards in the second half, over 9 a pop. Today, 152 yards in the second half, over 8 a pop. And this is what's gone on, and it started with a fourth quarter speech from Mike Sainristil, the converted wide receiver. 8-minute drive, punched it in. That was 10 rushes on that one. Sain Rasil himself with an incredible play to knock that one away from Cade Stover. And then this was the lightning strike, Gus. Donovan Edwards, the long touchdown run that really Michigan hadn't gotten a long run all day long until that carry from Edwards, and here we are.
Wolverines doing it without their star, Blake Corum. Here's the run again. Donovan Edwards. Whoa! Can they catch him? No! Donovan Edwards again, 85 yards. The Don, 2 huge touchdowns, and the Wolverines go up 44-23.
What a second half.
Wow.
I tell you what.
Complete domination for the Wolverines over their arch rivals, the Ohio State Buckeyes, here in the second half. Extra point good. 45-23. Another look at Donovan Edwards.
Gus, when you've got nobody deep, you have got to be gap sound. And when you're not gap sound, this is what happens. Oluwatimi hooks the tackle, and at that point, boom, it's gone. That's what a great offensive line can do.
Edwards, 205 yards rushing this half. Remember, at one particular time in this game, partner, you said that Michigan had 0 yards rushing.
They did. They did. I mean, through the first about 10 carries, 12 carries, Ohio State was doing a great job. But as is the case, or has been the case, really all season long, Gus, this Michigan team just excels late in the game. And that's due to the fact that they don't panic. And then they will just press their will upon you all day long. And in the end, when we were talking about styles and it was a track meet and this and that, guess what happened? That big boa constrictor came out from Michigan, and they just squeezed the life out of that Ohio State defense.
But it all goes back to philosophy. The philosophy of this man. Intellectual brutality, power football, tight ends, running game, going away from the current state of college football in which teams want to pass it 54 times a game. Jim Harbaugh has stuck to his roots, and here's a man that they wanted to run out of Ann Arbor during the COVID year. The entire fan base turned on him.
And when that happens, what do? You go back to your roots. And he changed this entire program. This entire program. Now they're going to move to 24-2 since that COVID year. And Gus, think about it. He was starting to flirt with the RPO spread offense a little bit, and they were running, a defense that maybe wasn't his favorite structure of defense. And then he faced adversity, people calling for his job. And what did he do? Went back to his roots.
Yeah, he went back to his roots, all right. He called his brother.
He did that.
He called his big brother.
And he went back to his own offensive roots. He said, we're going to run it. We're going to run it with tight ends, extra linemen. And you know what? I'm going to run my brother's defense. And when you play Michigan, now you play the whole Harbaugh family. You get that Baltimore defense. You get Jim's offense. And look at that. They're coming up with a sack late.
This time, it's Oki. Yabi Oki, the Alabama transfer.
Well, this has certainly been a great performance for Michigan. There's no doubt. But I got to say, Ohio State has been fantastic all year long.
They certainly have.
Coming into this game, Gus, they had won every single game by double digits. They've got a terrific win in the non-conference against Notre Dame. And I know that there's going to be a nervy wait here for Ohio State fans, but I do think
this may be a fumble. Hold on, partner, as the officials take a look.
Looked like he was Gus, on Yabi Oki when that ball started to come loose, when he lost control. As they were spinning down to the ground, didn't it look like he was, watch this, see how he's never on the ground.
The ruling on the field was the runner's progress was stopped. This is not a reviewable play. 3rd down.
Okay, so they didn't just call him down, but the progress was stopped. Non-reviewable there. You start looking at Ohio State's chances now toward a playoff picture, and they certainly, they've got a couple of really good wins and good non-conference.
Over the middle, incomplete, and an interception. Makari Page, and Page comes up with the loose ball. 2nd turnover of the day for Ohio State, and that will do it with 1:48 to go in the 4th quarter. Michigan coming into Columbus. They haven't won here since 2000.
And they moved to 12-0 for the first time since they won the national championship back in the late 90s.
McCarthy, it's been a coming out party for him this afternoon in the biggest game of his life. 3 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. The Michigan defense has played excellent in the 2nd half. And don't forget, coming up on the Coca-Cola College Football Extra, join Mike Hill and the guys with plenty more coverage of all of the day's action right here from the shoe.
Boy, we just couldn't have had 2 different halves of football. Gus, that was completely different, wasn't it, than what we saw in the first half?
Yes, it was. Blake Corum in the game. He started and he will end it. 54 seconds and counting. The Michigan Wolverines executing, playing power football in the 2nd half. Well coached. Dominant. And that will do it. The final score from Columbus, 45-23. Michigan improves to 12-0. And the Wolverines head to the Big Ten Championship next week in Indianapolis as they defeat the Buckeyes for the first time in Columbus since 2000. Let's go downstairs.
Starting in the horseshoe. Good job, man. Love you.
Jim.
Love you. I'm so proud of you. Love you. Talk to this guy right
Jim,
here.
Jim, what? Jim, come on. He runs away. You can't get him.
Been doing it for too long.
There was so much expectation that you were going to have to make plays in this game for Michigan to win. How does the reality compare to the dream of winning this game?
I mean, obviously, there's some things that I want back. Yeah, there's some things that I want back, but walking out of here with the W, that's all that matters, no matter how we got it done.
What did you see on the back end of their defense that allowed you those huge chunk plays that were so successful that really framed this game, JJ?
I mean, they were trying to stop our identity. We're a smash fest football team, and they were trying to stop the run, so they let the passes get open deep.
I know you're a guy that likes to center himself with meditation. You like to quiet yourself. When you sat by the goalpost, what did you envision today?
Exactly this, honestly. It was just trying to get back to myself, back when I was 5 years old, dreaming about playing on this field. And everything about it was magical.
Well played today. Congratulations on the win, JJ.
Thank you so much. I just want one more thing to say. Job's not finished. Let's go. Go Blue.
Sound like Kobe Bryant, baby.
Donovan, so much focus on Blake Corum, your teammate, your brother in this one who wasn't able to go. When you saw that, what was your first thought about what you'd have to do?
First and foremost, all praises are to the Lord. He blessed us to be able to play in this game. All of us who played in the game, we came out healthy and we got the victory. So all praises to the Lord.
What does this win mean for this program?
It's big, you know, big-time rivalry game. You know, like we knew like what we had to do this game, but you know, like we prepared for this game all season in the off season. So to get the victory, it's a blessing from the Lord.
Great win, Donovan. Go celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you. Have a great one.
All right. Thank you very much. The final score here at Ohio Stadium, 45-23. Michigan remains undefeated, 12-0. They'll head to Indy to play in the Big Ten Championship next week. We will have more from Columbus with Mike Hill and the guys after this break. For Tom Rinaldi and Joel Klatt, I'm Gus Johnson saying so long from Ohio and have a wonderful day.
Take it all the way to the end.
I got icing on my phone. Stop shopping. I still need to find a bike, golf balls, a baseball bat.
You won't find it on that site. Go to Dix.com.
Dix.com. Why did I not think of that?
They got all the sports.
And 1 hour pickup.
That's amazing.
You mean like this?
You made that?
Oh, yes, I did.
You girls can learn a lot from Charles.
It is quite handsome.
Well, I didn't know we could do our faces. Right?
Every holiday search starts at Dix.com.
More truck owners are switching to Ram, which means more people behind the grill are switching to Ram.
Can you flip that?
And more people behind the grill. More first leg of the road trips. And more uncles who take Thanksgiving football games too seriously are switching to Ram.
During the Black Friday sales event, get 0% financing, plus $3,250 total bonus cash, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2022 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
Research shows people remember commercials with nostalgia. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's one that'll really take you back.
Wow!
What'd you get, Ryan?
It's customized home insurance from Liberty Mutual.
What does it do, bud?
It customizes our home insurance so we only pay for what we need.
And what did you get, Mike?
I got a bike.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Fourth-ranked TCU looks to keep their college football playoff hopes alive as they take on Iowa State. Next on Fox.
It's here. Comet is a new free sci-fi television network. Go to CometTV.com to find Comet in your area. Comet, space out.
Tennis Channel. There's nothing like it.
It's here. Comet is a new free sci-fi television network. Go to CometTV.com to find Comet in your area. Comet, space out.
Tennis Channel. There's nothing like it.
It's here. Comet is a new free sci-fi television network. Go to CometTV.com to find Comet in your area. Comet, space out.
Tennis Channel. There's nothing like it. one sport, one network. Tennis Channel.
The point of the tournament!
For the most tennis on the planet, watch Tennis Channel and Tennis Channel everywhere.
He jumps, he shoots, he scores. Don't miss a single drive, dribble, or dunk. It's college basketball season, and the American Sports Network has your ticket to the games. See your favorite league play with teams from Conference USA, the American, Atlantic 10, Mid-American, and more. Live college basketball on the American Sports Network.
Thank you everybody who came and watched the game and subscribed to my channel. I'm going to end this stream now. Any other games I can find, I will try to stream for you guys. That's if I can. But once again, thank you for the subs and watching. Congrats, Michigan. You guys have a good night. Thanks.